I'm Cheryl Waters down here in the KEXP studios, so excited to be here with an artist we have loved for many, many years, and I know beloved by all of you as well. It's Aurora, live in the KEXP studios. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's so wonderful to have you. It's always so great to see you, and a new album. We're so excited to hear songs from that. You ready?
Thank you. Yeah, we are ready as you can be.
It's Aurora live on KEXP.
What you want, why speak of right and wrong? You still going for the kill. You speak of the
You're listening to Aurora live on KEXP, songs from the new album, What Happened to the Heart.
This song, oh, I'm playing piano on this song, I forgot. This song is called Invisible Wounds.
I squeeze into a small hole through the eyes of needles to stitch you up again, even though I know so well I can't fix anything. I look for blood to shed, mistaking every vein for thread. I'm spreading out too thin as I'm lying in my bed, barely existing. And I need you, and I need you to understand, Sometimes I see light, and I fear it's only fantasy. Oh, wouldn't it be tragic if there is no light in me, not any magic? And I need you to forgive me if you can. If you can, da, 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 da. I know the best I can. It isn't always good enough. It hurts to know I hurt you, like I know it hurts for you to know you've hurt me. And now my blood is yours, and life is slowly losing touch. How do we learn to tend to these invisible wounds our homes gave us? I can't heal you, and you can't hear me, even if we wanted to. And now I wanted to, and I need you to stop needing me like I've needed you. We both need to tend to the invisibles. Da, 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 da.
That is breathtaking. You're listening to Aurora live on KEXP, the beautiful new album, What Happened to the Heart.
As I pour out my story, drink me up. There is wine in every word. Here's to us now, my dear, going strong now. And the dark dresses lightly, razor sharp, as she cuts right through my soul. Here's to us now, my dear, it took too long. Guess I shouldn't have kept the knife in my heart for so long. Guess I shouldn't have held back when I needed you to know. Guess I shouldn't have kept the knife in my heart for so long. Guess I shouldn't have held back when I needed you to know. Ooh, ooh, oh, I just want to cry. Ooh, 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 with you tonight. Ooh, ooh, oh, it's perfectly fine to grieve the hurt that's gonna die. As I dance with my sorrow, make amends. There's so much you still don't know. Here's to us now, my dear, we're going deep now. All this fear is contagious. Now we're here. Let all the sadness Guess I shouldn't have kept the knife in my heart for so long. Guess I shouldn't have held back when I needed you to know. Guess I shouldn't have kept the knife in my heart for so long. Guess I shouldn't have held back when I needed you to know. Ooh, ooh, oh, I just want to cry. Ooh, 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 with you tonight. Ooh, ooh, oh, it's perfectly fine to grieve the hurt that's gonna die. Let me feel it. Yeah. Yeah. Let me feel it. To the water, and the floodgates are wide open, and the towers stand on to you. Let me feel it, darling, darling. Let me feel it, darling, darling. Let me feel it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is Aurora live on KEXP. Oh, I don't know what's happening to my heart right now.
I miss the touch of human hands on my skin. Miss the rush of beauty coming from within. Do I need to be torn just to see who will care? I sleep
Yes.
I'm speechless. You've got me speechless. Aurora live on KEXP. As always, every time I see you live, I'm left not wanting it to end. Thank you so much. That is incredible.
Thank you, darling.
I also feel like going to the club right now.
Yes, right? You want to go after?
Yes, let's do it. Even though it's early. That'd be fun, actually.
It
a
would be
midday
super
dance
fun,
party.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, thanks for bringing the party to the midday here on KEXP.
Yes,
You
of
all
course.
sound fantastic. Aurora, in your new album, What Happened to the Heart, you dive deep into the symbolism of the heart. And I'd love it if you could talk about a little bit what the album title means to you and the exploration of the heart's deeper meaning that was revealed to you as an artist and a person.
Well, the album is a very important question to me. What happened to the heart? Because that is a question I find myself wondering quite a lot. I was just looking at the world, I think, and I feel like we've been given so many opportunities through like science and internet and just through common knowledge to really glow as a humanity and really be good to each other. And I feel like we are given opportunities again and again to really make a better world for ourselves and for others. And again, I feel like we're not grabbing those chances because we use the tools so often for bad things. And I was thinking about, what on earth happened? And I read this letter written by indigenous activists and leaders all around the world from 2022 called We Are the Earth. And they kind of pleaded politicians, especially of the Western world, to act more with the heart and less with the mind, because the way we are living now isn't good to our earth, our children, our women. It's a very unbalanced thing. And I guess I just really agreed with this letter, what happened to the heart. And also, we used to think of the heart as like such a beautiful, symbolic thing, like spiritual interconnectedness, the whole harbor of all of that. And then now we don't really value its abilities anymore, because we like power and brutality and logic more. So all of that kind of is the album.
I love how intellectual and cerebral you get about things that you're interested in. I mean, you really dug deep and looked into the heart from, way back and how it was viewed originally before we even viewed it, as something that was pumping blood through our body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought it was so interesting because it's like people, we know in our soul so much, even as a child. We know almost more about how to behave. And then we forget that behavior. And when we're adults, in a way, we are less intelligent, especially spiritually and emotionally, almost, than we are when we are children. Because at least then we dare to feel and just be. And we know that certain things aren't necessarily a talent, but just behavior. Like music should just be a behavior, not necessarily a talent. And I think it's the same with like a long time ago, we really thought about the heart as like the most important organ, even before we knew its abilities or its exact location. We seem to know that somewhere in here lies the soul, and this is important. And then the more knowledge we had from the heart, I think it was the ancient Greek philosophers that started kind of pinning it down, and together with Da Vinci, they kind of learned about the heart and reduced its magicalness to just a pump of the blood. And that's so sad, because it's so much more, I think.
Yeah, it's at the core.
Mm.
Well, along with reflecting on what's going on in the world, you've also said this album is deeply personal, and you've described the emotional journey as one of breaking apart before finding truth. Can you talk about looking inward on this album?
Yes, it's a thing I don't do that often. Sorry, my nose is really sniffly. But yes, it's a thing I don't often do when I write my albums, because there's so much to hold on to out there in the world, and I've always had a huge thirst to kind of write about other people and the world, because there's so much to say. But then this time I found myself in a very special place, and I knew like a bad special place, not like a wonderful special place. And then I was thinking, it's going to be heard in the album anyways, so I might as well wear it proudly, my shadows, and wear it loudly, so people who feel the same can find an even more safe haven with me, which is my goal always when I write music. So it feels really refreshing, actually, and being vulnerable feels like you're even more prone to be truly connected to even strangers. So it's been absolutely delightful. It was fucking shit. Sorry, it was forking not so good for a while, but then it turned out to be really wonderful.
Well, you talked about just now people finding a safe haven for you, and you actually made it a mission to write this album in what you called unsafe spaces. Can you share some of the experiences or environments that made you feel most vulnerable and how they shaped the record?
Yes, I wrote most of this album just traveling around the world, because the latest years I've been having it as a goal to kind of go to one place and lock the world out, even though it's the world I'm writing about. But lock the world out and stay in a house or somewhere just alone for a month or 3 and make an album. But this time it didn't feel right, because there's so much happening in the world, and kind of simultaneously as my pain grew unbearable, it was for some reason more easy to see the pain kind of the world is going through as well, you know, because there is so much pain out there that we fail to see because we are too busy being distracted by all these senseless things. So it was really important for me to be truly connected to like something that is really real and gritty and dark, so I could truly write about the world without being naive. Because I think you have to really touch on to something properly painful sometimes to actually write about it. So yes, I think just all over. I feel unsafe everywhere, and except for Norway.
Well, there is a lightness and a darkness, as you say, in this album, and such a diversity of sound throughout what happened to the heart. It gets you dancing, as you just did, and then these quieter, folkier moments. And are there any specific moments in what happened to the heart where you found yourself stretching your sound into unexpected areas? Because I know you approach songwriting and recording in just a very playful and experimental fashion.
Yes, I do really like that. It is a very playful thing to me. I'm glad that I know so little, so it's so easy to kind of just grab hold onto anything you find around you. But I think I kind of knew that I wanted the album to start quite light and kind of go into the lands of denial, you know, like a false positive sense of ignoring your issues and the pain and the darkness in a way that is unhealthy, which I kind of wanted the beginning of the album to sound like Feel Alright is a very oblivious song. And then it kind of turns a bit darker, because once you lose touch with your sadness, you also lose touch with all the wonderful things. And then being numb is truly the worst, isn't it? Because it's so anti-human. And then you try to fix that numbness with then going into actually facing what is wrong and what is hurting you, I guess. And then it kind of turns into anger for a little while there. Starvation and My Body Is Not Mine. There's a lot of female rage in this album, which is so nice, because it doesn't necessarily kill. It only burns.
Well, you said that you're hoping that people will find this deeper meaning in the album, and there are some very difficult topics here and some rage, as you say, but it always feels like it's fueled by love.
Always. Because it's too simple, I think, to unite people through... Not that you have to unite people, but that's kind of what you want, isn't it? With anything that you make. But it's too easy to do it with anger and fear and rage, because that happens all the time, especially in politics. We love to make a whole country seem like it's totally split and like the two sides are truly opposites, when it's never the truth at all. We are so alike, all of us, and we truly want the same things. We just have to experience more that makes us believe that we are at one. But it's always the splitting voices that kind of shouts the loudest, it seems. And I think music really has to fuel people with love and unite people with something that is just enjoyable and pure and beautiful, because it's so rare. It happens so rarely now in this world. Sorry, I don't remember what you asked me, but I wanted to say that at least.
That was perfect. Well, you've had such a profound impact on your fans who find such deep meaning in the layers of your music. And do you see your role as an artist in any particular way, especially as in this evolving music industry, you can have such deep connection and direct connection with your fans?
Well, it is it's a very strange thing, because I don't think any human is supposed to bless you. I don't think any human is supposed to be so connected to so many. And I hated the point in my career where I truly noticed that it's impossible to, in person now, to recreate and replicate and truly meet just the same in the energy, because at one point my world, my universe turned too big for even me. But then I've learned with time how to kind of truly reach, or at least the best I can, reach out to the now much more warriors and weirdos, as we call ourselves proudly. But yes, it's just about finding a proper way to kind of connect with people, even though we are so many now compared to before. But I truly enjoy it. I think it's why I talk about positivity so much. Or I guess I'm quite negative sometimes, but I often talk about that there is hope, and there is so much good and beautiful in people to believe in and to hold on to, and it's so worth going out of your way to be good to people, because it makes any room so beautiful to be in. And I think that my fans have taught me, because they've shown me that all over the world I can find so many beautiful souls, I guess. So they've helped me fall in love with mankind, which is really good. It's a very good gift to be given.
Well, you definitely radiate compassion and kindness, which is something we need around the world. And thank you for bringing us this wonderful performance here today. All of you sounding amazing. What happened to the heart is incredible.
Thank you.